Money Moves with Mem 2.0, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a mother movie. So, today, guys, we're going to be reacting to yet another video that I ran across on YouTube. I haven't viewed it yet, but it's about this sister who deleted her husband. And now she's going to court trying to prove her innocence. So, guys, without further ado, also, I want to thank the new member to the channel, Alan Jackson, man. I appreciate you, brother. Guys, make sure you guys get that membership to the channel. So, without further ado, guys, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and let's jump straight to the content.
Well, next week, a Prince William County grand jury is expected to decide if a Manassas mother will go to trial for murdering her husband. Police say LaToya Crabb shot and killed Curtis Crabb in her family's home back in October.
But LaToya's mother says there's a missing piece to what happened. She alleges her daughter acted in self-defense. And for the first...
What type of missing piece do you need to, when there's somebody dead and you're the accuser of the one who pulled the trigger, you know? So we gonna see what they talking about, guys. We're gonna hear what they are talking about.
This time, we're also hearing from LaToya since her arrest. Rafael Sanchez Cruz has the story.
LaToya's mother says this is a case of a woman defending herself and her family. We were just about to interview her when her daughter LaToya Crabb called from the Manassas jail. She did not talk about the case, but she did have this to say.
Oh, that's my daughter.
Guys, I don't know much, but I do know that usually when black women are in a relationship and they do something to the husband, they always try to claim self-defense. You know, always claiming self-defense so they can try to get out of the situation. The situation that they did. Like, it doesn't take the fact that you deleted somebody. You know. And I'm pretty sure her mom probably go up there trying to coach her out of this situation that she's in. Just keep it moving.
Hello, this is a prepaid call from an inmate at the Prince William Manassas jail.
For the first time, we're hearing from LaToya Crabb, accused of shooting and killing her husband and her...
And she looks absolutely insane on that picture, guys. Absolutely insane. Like, and a lot of these women be absolutely lucky to have a husband, and then they want to go do some foolishness like get them deleted or something. It's crazy.
family's Manassas home.
This whole process has been frustrating and overwhelming, and my children are suffering for me being here, trying to prove my innocence. But it's a long...
No remorse. No remorse at all for
process to prove it.
She's saying her children, but you're still alive, and the father of those children is no longer here because of you. This is how a lot of modern women try to butter the story up to try to prove their innocence, bro. I think that's absolutely crazy. And we need to take more care and watch who we choose to be in relationships with, because the same thing can happen to anybody.
The point LaToya is trying to prove is that she shot the father of her 3 children in self-defense.
I know my daughter. I know people say that. I know my daughter. She would never hurt.
Did you hear how she hit that note? She would never do anything like that. I'm just saying, if you're defending yourself, and you're a woman, why don't you try to there would be scratch marks, you know what I'm saying, on the guy and your nails because you're trying to get them off of you. No, but there wasn't none of that. They said that you murdered this man. You deleted this dude, your husband. And the first thing this woman went to was a firearm. She didn't scream. She didn't try to call the cops. The children wasn't in any type of danger for her to use a firearm. I'm pretty sure that they had a heated argument. Things went left, and she felt like she had the power of God to give life or take it.
Everybody. But her life was on the line. It was either her life or his life.
LaToya Crabb is charged with second-degree murder.
They're alleging that she reloaded the gun, and that's why they've denied bond twice.
Right.
And they should deny bond. Come on. So, I don't know what type of firearm it was, but, like, come on. Like, if you're using self-defense and you're a woman, like, women don't really mess with guns more than men unless they're, like, trained to do so. So, usually a woman, she probably would fire the firearm probably once or twice. But it sounds like she emptied the clip, or she emptied the clip and then reloaded it. Like, if that's not, and then for the prosecutors, they gave her second degree murder. And I seen this happen on the last video with the black man from Memphis. They gave him second degree murder for murdering a guy on the job. Like, come on, bro. Like, that. How is this not a planned capital offense? Capital murder.
What do you respond to those allegations?
Maybe she did reload. And she shot him as many times as it took to stop the threat.
Curtis and LaToya got...
She shot... The mama don't believe... The mama knows exactly what happened. And she don't care that her daughter deleted this man. She just wants her daughter out of jail. Like, how many times do you gotta shoot somebody? How many times do you have to bang, bang to stop a threat? Once. This woman not only used a firearm, but she also emptied the clip and then reloaded the clip.
Married in 2019 and were raising their children in the lower level of her parents' home. LaToya's mother, Marilyn Martin, says things changed when her daughter asked Curtis for a divorce in August.
There were red flags that I saw that I didn't like. But I don't really get into my children.
Okay, she asked for a divorce. Where are the divorce papers initiated? Are they signed? Or are you just saying this? Like, nobody's, like, honestly, nobody's, if a woman doesn't want to be with a guy, most men are not trying to, like, be, I mean, if he was like that's weird, because 3 kids are not nothing, guys. I mean, 3 kids are something. They're beautiful angels, you know what I'm saying, that God given us. And a lot of guys get scared because of child support and stuff like that. But guys, there's more than, you have to take care of your kids. And just because you're taking care of your kids and paying child support doesn't mean that you cannot be successful and still pay child support. So there's more ways around, so you won't just get in the way and be like, oh, I ain't about to work no job or nothing because I got all these kids. No, you still work. Work and put up money for your kids.
It's relationship.
Martin says one of the red flags came after she served Curtis a 30-day notice to vacate the home. She says her son confronted his brother-in-law about not taking care of his children.
She came to me that night and said, why did he say that? Are y'all trying to get me killed? And that it took me back, and I'm like, whoa, she's never used that language.
Martin says the second red flag came 2 days before the...
Well, does that mean that your daughter probably was crazy? Maybe she was the crazy one, and maybe she got power hungry, maybe she got power hungry and she was, trying to put a light on herself so she can end up with everything. The home. If that was the home that they were staying in, that was a huge house that they showed. It was a huge home with 3 kids. But like I said, guys, even if your wife takes you for all, and it's a learning experience, and it's not end of life scenario. It's not. It's you still can be successful and do things that what you need to do. So let's keep it moving.
Shooting when Curtis allegedly sent her daughter a series of text messages that read in part, "Answer my call or I'm going to go to the house and punch your mother in the face," followed by, "I will hurt everyone in that house."
Oh man, I mean, you can understand from a husband's perspective, that your wife's not acting right and it frustrates you. But just by him sending this message, the message like this, what I'm saying? Like, it's just, like, I think that men should not do that. Especially because, bro, like, now she could possibly get off claiming self-defense because she was scared and stuff like that, but she wasn't. Any adult knows that it doesn't take that many bullets to slow something down. It's crazy, bro. Like, I understand it all.
Set it on fire. And finally, "I'm taking the kids. You will never see that." Martin says her daughter was
I don't know why, like, what I'm saying? Like, in my situation, I don't know why, like, men would want to take the kids, because most of the time the kids are connected to the mom, from the birth. And us as men, that we can go off and find another woman, have a relationship, and stuff like that, and still have a relationship with our kids as well, But most of the time, a lot of times, guys, especially if guys got girls, they're gonna want the girls to be with the mom, because that's their mom. And man, we work all the time. We don't really have time to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine being a stay-at-home dad, meaning that you had to go pay for daycare, so you can go to work, and stuff like that. So you got to think about the child support is not really like, I mean, $10,000 a month is insane, but like a little something that's $1,000, $800, $1,000 to a month just to, to help the mom out with her responsibility with the kids. It's, and you made them and they're yours. It is what it is.
experiencing domestic abuse.
Why didn't she do something? Well, she did. She prevented those 5 murders.
Manassas City Police say they do not have records of them responding to domestic violence calls in the family's home prior to the deadly shooting. Martin says that morning, her daughter tried contacting a domestic violence group who sent her this alleged text message that reads, "Currently, we're experiencing unusually high wait times and have limited availability for live services."
You can't judge what you would do if you're not in that situation.
We reached out to the Prince William County Commonwealth's attorney for comment. She tells us that in order to ensure a fair trial for the defendant, her office will not comment on pending cases. We also tried reaching out to Curtis Crabb's family multiple times, but we did not get a response. An online memorial describes him as a dedicated family man and a proud, loving, and doting father to his children.
That's absolutely insane, guys. Like, you could just imagine, like, the times where people have been in relationships or whatever, and throughout history, and the wife or the husband does something crazy, it's absolutely insane. But we're gonna leave the comments up to you guys. Let me know what you guys think on the video. Also, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and always remember, fellas, it's a mother movie. Over and out.